Thank you, Karel. I'd like to invite to the panel Jean-Jacques Rousseau, Tessa Jacques, Isnel Pierreval, and Cleve Mesidor. Thank you for being here with us this afternoon. We are the very last panel, so thank you also, audience, for bearing with us and for being engaged and for tweeting about us. Twitter's on fire today. Hashtag Haiti Tech Summit 17. Hashtag Reboot Haiti. So government has a very important role to play in a startup ecosystem as an enabler, as a policy, from a policy perspective, from an infrastructure perspective, and from a program development perspective. What are some of the initiatives that the Haitian government is currently working on to strengthen the ecosystem in Haiti?
Thank you very much for the question. There's two key initiatives that we're working on. So my name is Jean-Jacques. I'm the innovation advisor at the President's office. The first one is we're launching a new tech incubator. And we recognize that there's a deficit in terms of access to a certain kind of infrastructure. And so we're going to have a physical and a virtual space where folks have not only access to the basic stuff like continuous, electricity and high-speed internet, but also some training, right? Some mentorship, and the opportunity to develop the ideas. So we think of it as actually incubating people as opposed to incubating companies, with the understanding that what we need to develop is our local talent. The second initiative that I'm very excited about based on my own trajectory is a national innovation policy. So there's lots of actors on the territory, both internal, external, that have lots of great ideas about how things can be better here. And I think, I'm really pleased that the government has given itself the objective to have a framework, a policy framework, that really helps coordinate all of this, right? So there's lots of, bottom-up kind of initiatives, which is very important. But we also need some, I'm not going to call it top-down because that's not cool. I'm going to call it big picture thinking, right? So the opportunity to actually see that there's different things happening from different perspectives and how we can coordinate these so that we can move forward in a productive direction.
And to add to what Jean-Jacques was saying, when you say initiatives that the government has undertaken, I'm Tessa Jacques, the Director General of CFI, which is a Center for Facilitation of Investments in Haiti. And it's a government entity that was created basically to help investors navigate the system. So basically, we don't have the easiest policies because they're a little archaic, but as we're working into bettering all of this, we're ensuring that investors, people that have business plans and everything, interest into investing to the country, have some form of accompaniment. And we also put up, in 2002, there was the COVID investments, which basically created an incentive package for key sectors that the government is trying to push for the development of the country. And basically what we do is accompany people into their applying for these incentive packages, and we serve as a technical secretariat for the Interministerial Commission, as far as that is concerned. So I think this is one of the initiatives they took in 2006, and we're trying to better. I just was appointed the new Director General, and we have basically plans to just make things better and bigger also as a promotion agency.
Thank you for having me on this panel. My name is Isnel Pierreval. I'm an economist and also advisor to the Office of the President. One of the initiatives that the President's Office has is a very progressive legislative agenda to improve the business climate. In this agenda, we have more than 7 laws that regarding the business climate, and one of them is to modernize the structure of business. For example, we have only 3 types of structures of this business in Haiti, and now we're going to have with this system the LLC, liability company, that will help you to create your business in a few days, like 2-3 days, to improve registration. And the other thing also, we will have an electronic registration system that will enable any people around the country and even out of the country to be able to register the business in a very quick duration of time. So that's one initiative that is very important that the government is putting forward right now.
and I don't work for the Haitian government, but I used to work for the Obama administration during the first term at the Economic Development Administration. And I actually am representing US Haiti Tech. US Haiti Technology Association is a sister association to ATIC. ATIC, you heard from the president today, earlier today, Michael Verch, and I'm on the board of ATIC, and we created it last year to be a pipeline with the US, but ATIC is actually a 10-year association, and it is the organization that is really trying to be the bridge with the Haitian government to help to create the policy. So it will be very critical as you looking at this national innovation policy. ATIC is looking at things like e-commerce and how can government help to facilitate that, again, to make it easier to invest in the country and to get consumers to buy more here. So there's a lot of regulatory issues that the government will face, and it is associations like ATIC, along with its sister association, US Haiti Tech in the US, that will help with looking at what are some of the policies, how do we advance legislation, and how do we look at creating this further environment for the tech sector to grow here.
Thank you so much. And we know that in business, feedback is a very important component of improving a product or a service. So, Isnel, can you tell us a little bit about how the government incorporates citizen voice in improving its initiatives, its policies, its programs?
That's a very important question, because the future of government is the government that is able not only to respond quickly to the citizen, but also that able to anticipate the expectation of the citizens. And in the last agreement that the government puts forward, there is an office they are going to create that will be able to hear the feedback of the citizen. And one key that will be important to make the bridge, that will be the medium of technologies, to be able that the citizen can respond that the citizen can respond to what the policy that the government gives, but also that the government can respond to the demand of public policy based on their needs. So that is very important. This is very important that we are able right now to be able to make this bridge with the citizen through technology.
Thank you. And Jean-Jacques, so you mentioned that your focus is on incubating people. Given that Airbnb, Uber, Facebook are disruptors of innovation in transportation and housing and all of these industries, how would you say that you're positioning the government to be a disruptor of innovation?
This is a very interesting question, actually. Look, I think that the government's role isn't to disrupt, right? Our role is to provide the context and platforms for you out there, right, to be able to reach your full potential. And so in incubating people, what we're saying is we understand that the first, second, third, maybe 10th try, individual try won't necessarily be successful, right? But success for us is iterating, learning, and creating a depth of talent pool. Now, we're really interested in the idea of collaboration, not just with the private sector, obviously, right? Industry groups, but also really rethinking what our relationship is within the public sector, right? So CFI, who's represented here, is obviously a key partner. And our intention is, our expectation is to actually do a consultation, right? That includes what I'm going to call the 3 big boxes, right? So there's government, which is looking at all the different stratifications of the public sector, including our agencies, such as CFI. There is obviously industry associations, industry writ large. So, key sort of corporate tenants, industry associations, chambers of commerce, this sort of thing. And then there's academia, right? Which again is sometimes overlooked in terms of its role in innovation here. But certainly where I'm from, Canada, and I've done a lot of work specifically in the Toronto market, looking at academia as a lever for producing, testing, and launching new ideas is really important. And of course, civil society groups, right? So this is really like what our role is, and disruption will come out of that cauldron, right? And I just want to just open send an open invitation to anyone here. I mean, I'm so excited about meeting all of you. This is my job. I'm here. As far as I know, I'm the first innovation advisor to the minister. He's had lots of, interesting advisors and stuff, but obviously he's banking that there's work to be done, and he's putting me on the line anyway. So you're going to help me last longer, right, by actually giving me some material. So please reach out to me. I'm going to be here all day today and all day tomorrow, and let's start the dialogue.
Are you on Twitter?
I am on Twitter.
What's your handle?
JNJ Rousseau, ROUSSEAU.
Okay, did you get that? So
Or just come up to me, you know what I mean?
I encourage all of you, because I'm sure not all of you will be able to get to him. I encourage all of you to tweet any advice or any ideas that you may have that can support what he's doing. So Cleve, you've been very involved with the diaspora, and you've been very involved with the Obama administration. What are some of the things that the Obama administration has done well that we can translate into the Haitian context?
Yes, so in 2013, I actually came to Haiti and spent 7 months here in Haiti after leaving the Obama administration. And it was really to focus on economic development and growth. And that's where I met Michael Verge and Patrick Attier with ATIC and really looked at how to create that pipeline. Now, the US is very advanced in terms of our technology policy. But I will say, Haiti is not late to the game. I remember a few years ago, I went to an event by 1776, and Germany was just discussing that they are just looking at their national digital policy. President Obama was very, very innovative in terms of looking at how does he leverage innovation and technology, not just in his campaign, but within the administration as well, and also to help to revolutionize the economy through innovation. One of the things that we did, we looked at proof of concept centers and investing in universities. Tech transfer was a big opportunity, so we infused while I was with the administration, a lot of money into universities to really tap into the talent that is there. We noticed that when you look at Silicon Valley and a lot of the small businesses, a lot of them started while they were at the university level. So if we can infuse funds to get them to develop their products or their services or their businesses while they're in their university, create funding for proof of concept centers, by the time they take it to the market, we can grow small businesses, and Haiti is well positioned to do that. Most people don't know the average age of Haiti is 21 years old. And I think the estimation is the population is about 15 million people, but that's a young population. And regardless of the basic education they have, they're technologically savvy. So the innovations that President Obama advanced are definitely an example that I think Haiti can definitely take advantage of.
Thank you very much. So to wrap up the panel, I think what we've said in general is we're looking to incentivize industries to accelerate growth. We're looking to convert universities as innovation hubs. We're looking to leverage citizen engagement through Twitter to get more ideas into government table. And we're also looking to get the diaspora more involved and bring their knowledge back, right? There's been a brain drain, and we want to bring the diaspora back, and we want to be prepared for when they come back. And so I'm counting on all of you to make sure that there is something ready for when the diaspora comes back. Because I think all of the people here and the people who have prepared this tech summit, it has been a collaboration between the locals and the diaspora. And if we want to keep coming back, we can't come back to something that is not ready for us, because then we'll be stagnant. So I want to thank each and every one of you, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next half of the summit. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Great job.